There we go. Hey, hell. Yes, sir. What's good? What's good, Maury? What's going on, bro? Hey, the ghosts have arrived early. What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? How y'all feeling? Yeah, I appreciate that, Maury. Definitely appreciate that, bro. Hope you have a good day at work. What's good? Us working? I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. Can't complain. Yeah. Hope everybody had a good day, man. Yes, sir. I'm about to react to it right now. I'm about to react to it in a little bit. Definitely appreciate that, Maury. You have a blessed day at work, man. Hope you have a good day at work. What's good, behind? How are you doing? I appreciate you sparking. Definitely appreciate you, bro. We got the got that shit on deck. Yeah, what's good, Kaiser? The Modfather has arrived. How was your day, Kaiser? Let me put this on make sure I put this on platforms and we gonna get started. All right, y'all. So that beat was called On the Road. I gotta mix it a little bit better, so I'm not gonna drop it just yet. But I'm gonna drop it sometime, this week. But kind of just want to give y'all a little small update on my cat. So it's been almost a week now. She's progressing really, really well. She's still a little shy, still a little nervous, but she's opening up. Um, Usually when I come home, she's like chilling behind my computer chair, like the back leg. But now she's chilling in my shoe holder. She's like on top of my shoes right now. So I'm just let her chill for a little bit. I might bring her out later, but I don't want to bother her. See, she over there chilling. But I'm gonna take her to the vet sometime in the next couple weeks to get her checked out. Make sure her leg is nothing like too crazy because she only has 3 legs. So I want to make sure like there's no inflammation, no irritation, stuff like that, and get more um more of her background, like with how old she is, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm excited. I don't think I understand how much a cat or a dog can change your life. So I'm really happy to have her. But without further ado, we gonna get into the stream. So this stream will consist of me reacting to the Spark and Zeal Neo DLC news that dropped today. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but after I watched the video, I'm pretty sure you guys watched the video already. After we watch it, I'll get my thoughts and opinions about, what I think and what needs to happen in order for that DLC to thrive. So let's get started. You raising a kitten yourself? Oh, that's what's up. We got kitten dads in the chat. W kitten dads, bro. W kitten dads. Let's get to it. Hello. Let me- hold on. Wait, is this the right one? I don't think it's the right. I think it's this one.
皆さんこんにちは。ドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロプロデューサーの古谷です。本日は限界超
Hey,
突
hey,
破
hey, get this closed captioning shit off my screen, bro.
DLC ネオについてさらに詳しくご紹介します。まずは4月に開催されたドラゴンボールゲームスバトルアワー2026で公開させていただいたトレーラーの中でもご紹介したソロモードについてです。こちらは好きなキャラクターをバトルやイベントを通して自分好みの戦い方のできるキャラクターへと成長させていく。
So, hold on. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna pause it throughout the video. So I feel like this is definitely a good offline mode for people who don't want to play online content. Um, I know a lot of offline content that Bandai has dropped hasn't really like lasted very long. I feel like people have tried it out and haven't really liked it. Hold on, my bad. Hold on. It seems like the screen is like. Let me see if that makes it better. Let me see if this makes it better. All right. Hold on, give me a few moments. I need to make sure that like y'all can see it fully on the screen on the YouTube. Seem like it's cut off a little bit. So give me one moment. That's why. Why is it so far down? Does that look better? Can y'all see it a little bit better that way? Let me do this too. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. My bad, Joe. I'm still not the best with this OBS shit. I'm just trying to get it like so where y'all can see the screen as well. Looks good. All right, bet. All right, cool. I think I got it better. All right, cool. All right, let's get back into the video. Let's see what happens. My bad. The stream on OBS and the stream on YouTube is a little bit behind, so I'm gonna let it catch up a little bit. But I think it's cool now. All right, let's go.
その名も限界超突破への道という新モードになります。具体的にどのようなことができるのか、より詳しくお話しさせていただきます。このモードではまず強化したいキャラクターを1体選びます。なお他のモードで使う際はこのモードで鍛えたキャラクターのどの形態でも強化されたステータスでのバトルをお楽しみいただけるようになります。キャラクターを選択したらゲーム開始となります。基本的には映像にもあった行き先の選択、バトル、イベント、成長といったサイクルを繰り返していくことになります。
I'm watching this shit in Japanese, bro. Like, what the fuck are you saying right now? Let me do this. My bad. I'm gonna find a different video. I don't want to be listening to this shit in ching ching chong ching chong. I can't understand what the fuck they saying. I'm gonna go to another video.
The new AutoTune 2026 has been in the gym. Because this version runs lighter, everything.
After what feels like 3,000 years, we finally have information for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Neo. Yeah, I'm not gonna say a lot of reading, I guess.
Oh,
well, it's literally the same. Never mind. Literally, it's the same video. This is the same video with a different person reacting to it. My bad, y'all. I'm tripping.
を1体選びます。なお他のモードで使う際はこのモードで鍛えたキャラクターのどの形態でも強化されたステータスでのバトルをお楽しみいただけるようになります。キャラクターを選択したらゲーム開始となります。基本的には映像にもあった行き先の選択、バトル、イベント、
It's only in Japanese, by the way. I figured, Kaiser. I'm just like, wait, why am I? Where's the English version?
マップ上から行き先を選ぶのですが、まずはスタミナの概念から説明いたします。移動に際してはこのスタミナを消費するのですが、スタミナが減るほど戦闘開始時の体力が減少します。ただ一方でスタミナが少ない過酷な状態ほどバトルを乗り越えた時により多くの経験値が得られます。また各プレイごとに与えられる戦図によってスタミナを全回復させることができますので、より厳しい戦いを切り抜け、より大きな成長を目指すか、より確実な勝利を取って堅実な成長を目指すか、ぜひ試行錯誤しながら選択していただければと思います。続いてバトル・イベントについてです。行き先にはいくつか種類があり、キャラクターや人型のシルエットが表示されているところではバトルが発生します。表示されている SP は総合的な強さを示すものとなり、大きいほど相手は強くなりますが、その分勝利した時の経験値も大きくなります。自身の実力や先ほど説明したスタミナなどを見極めながら選択していきましょう。会話のアイコンが表示されている場所ではイベントが発生します。時には特定のキャラクターと出会って特殊なステータス上昇効果を持つ戦いの心得を身につけることができたり、共に修行をして経験値を獲得できたりします。戦いの心得は SP に応じて装着できる数に上限があるのですが、教えてくれるキャラクターによって様々な効果を持ちます。最後に成長の部分になりますが、 バトルやイベントによって経験値を得て SP が上昇すると、これら6つのパラメーターに割り振ることのできるポイントを獲得できます。自分のプレイスタイルに合った選手へとパワーアップさせていきましょう。これまで説明したサイクルを
So you can literally give your players attribute points towards like key, towards attack, towards defense. I like that. I think that's cool.
繰り返しながら、最後に待ち構える強敵を倒すとクリアとなり、より大きな経験値を獲得できます。また、一部の強敵を倒した際にも、先ほどご説明した戦いの心得を入手できることもあります。負けるとゲームオーバーとなりますが、そこまでに獲得した経験値は無駄にはならないので、スタミナの管理や行き先の選択など試行錯誤しながら戦いを切り抜け、より強い選手へのパワーアップを目指してください。育てたキャラクターはプレイヤーマッチとオフライン対戦で使用可能です。ぜひ友達や世界中の挑戦士と腕試ししてみてください。今回 DLC の配信と合わせて無料アップデートも実装予定です。こちらではアナウンストレーラーでも公開したバトルシステムスパーキングブーストと連携ブラストが追加されます。スパーキングブーストはより高いスキルストックを消費して発動できる新アクションで、スパーキング中に攻撃力を大きく高めて一気に勝負を仕掛けることができるものになります。効果時間が切れると反動としてステータスが一時的に低下してしまうため、勝負どころの見極めが大事になってきます。続いて連携ブラストは相手を吹っ飛ばして追撃可能な時に発動できる新アクションで、控えの仲間と交代しつつブラストで追撃することで大ダメージを狙えるものになります。発動される技はキャラクターごとに固定となりますので、ぜひいろいろと試していただければと思います。また今回限界超突破 DLC ネオとして完全新規のステージを4つ追加いたしますが、無料アップデートで既存ステージの少し違ったバリエーションも3点追加いたします。こちらを使ってより皆様の好みに合った細かなシチュエーション再現をお楽しみいただければと思っております。限界超突破 DLC ネオは本作で大事にしているキャラクターへのなりきり体験をより深めていただくために、新キャラクターだけでなくより細かなシチュエーションを作れるような技や衣装などの追加も含んだ内容となっております。その他にも今回紹介したソロモード、さらに4人のエピソードバトルやエクストラバトルの追加もありますので、ぜひ手に取っていただけたらと思います。最後になりますが、これまでお見せしてこなかった残るプレイヤブルキャラクターや技、衣装を一挙にまとめた映像をご用意しましたので、こちらで今回のショーケースを締めさせていただければと思います。本日はご覧いただきありがとうございました。それでは映像をどうぞ。
Alright, let's see, y'all. So what they talking about?
Time to fight it out!
I'm breathless with anticipation.
Okay.
Here's my volleyball fist!
Team
All
10.
right, you're finished!
Oh,
Attack!
Going in!
okay, Team Chi-Chi.
Goku! Get out here!
Chi-Chi, here goes!
All right!
Just a heads up, it's not an actual transformation. Oh, okay, bet.
Get him!
Thank you!
I figured it wasn't.
There's no point to trying to flee! I'm gonna win this thing! How dare you! Ready, set,
Okay, Piccolo gets his King Piccolo form.
I'm not exactly the best with swords. No matter how strong the foe may be or how many there are.
You and I will
I don't mean to pause it, but I feel like mad people is about to be using Sword Gohan, yo. I swear, I feel like you're gonna see a bunch of Sword Gohan users and Super 17 users. That's all you really gonna see for real, for real.
You monster! I need you to throw me, Saiyan!
Okay. And I'm guessing this is the what's it called? I forget. I can't think about it. I can't think right now.
Don't piss yourself!
Broly, you're still alive?
I'll never know if I don't try! get you! There's no way!
We did it! We won! Woohoo!
I saw what you mean. Okay, let me pause it right here. All right. So we getting 4 new maps. All right. So out of all the maps that are coming out, what maps are you guys looking forward to playing on? I'm looking forward to playing on the ice map and Kami's Lookout. I'm hoping Kami's Lookout don't got latency issues. Um, but I can't wait for the ice map. They also should have made everything within the map destructible. So like if y'all like are fighting and like somebody like hits it or gets knocked into it, it should automatically get destroyed. Everything and all the maps should be destructible. I feel like oh okay. False SSJ is a rush move. It's not okay, I see. Understood. But I feel like I said, I feel like everything in maps should be destructible. And I feel like that would like help with people just hiding in corners and just going off the map or going in pretty much in an out of bounds area where like you're up against the wall. Space and Lookout. No, space is gonna be cool too. Flight space is gonna be cool too. Alright, so the only thing that is really going to say the DLC is the patch notes. Whatever they if well, we don't even know if they're going to drop a patch. I'm hoping either the day before or like a couple days before the DLC actually drops, they address certain things. Because if they don't, you can add all this shit, but you're just going to overload the server with more shit, and you're just going to make the game more unplayable. And the DLC will only last but so long. Um, when you don't address this mechanics that actually run the game. So like all this is cool. Like I'm happy for it, and I'm looking forward to using like a lot of characters. Um, but I need to see the patch notes to feel better about the DLC. What's good, Dragon? What's going on? So but I do feel like the offline content that they're adding in will probably have the most longevity of any offline content they put in the game. I'm actually going to try that out. And I'm pretty sure all the updates that you do for your certain characters, like for example, if you're using Mad Goku, all the attributes you add to him, of course, aren't going to transfer to online. That would just be dumb. I don't think they would do that. What's good? What's good, Jonas? So I don't think they would do that. But like I said, I feel like that single player mode that they're adding, like I said, it's going to give offline content within Sparking Zero more longevity than the other ones. I feel like this was a good idea. Um, but like I said, patch notes are going to be the saving grace of the DLC. I feel like the DLC itself is not enough. What? Wait, what? They transfer into player match? No way, bro. Yeah, it was good, D Tizzy. I don't know how I feel about that, Kaiser. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. But let's look. Let's do this now. They're not. All right, so I'm gonna just read them off, and y'all tell me what character y'all are excited for. So we got Grandpa Gohan, we got Mercenary Tao, we got Demon King Piccolo, we got Warlock Super Saiyan, his first Super Saiyan form. I'm not gonna lie. Oops, excuse me. For me, y'all probably gonna call me crazy, but I'm maining Zagnia. I'm maining her. And for the people that don't know who Zagnia is, she was one of Broly's henchmen in the Broly movie. So the only thing I'm concerned about with her is I hope they don't give her a volley super, and she's probably gonna be like a 4 DP character. That's probably gonna be her highest DP is 4. And I feel like they're gonna give her 2 of the same like skills. So I feel like they're gonna give her 2 flying kicks, maybe a gut punch. I don't think they'll give her rolling hammer. And her skills hopefully is either like wild sense. I don't think they're gonna give her like explosive wave or anything. That's the only thing I'm concerned about with Zach Nia is her skills and her supers. Um, we got PyCon, we got Hellfighter 17, we got Super 17. I'm gonna definitely use Champa. We got Nam, we got Ader. I don't think I've heard of that name before. General Blue, Tora, uh, Fasha, Chill, Salza, Mighty Mass, Supreme Kai, Kid, King Vegeta, Chili, Joku, Vegeta GT, also gonna be using him. Vegeta GT Super Saiyan, also will be using him. And then we got Trunks GT, and then we got Trunks GT Super. So the characters, like I said, the characters I'm gonna be using will be Zania first, um, Champa second, uh, Vegeta GT third, and then Super Saiyan. Wait, oh my bad, I read it wrong. And then Vegeta GT, and then Vegeta Super Saiyan GT. I feel like Trunks GT is probably gonna be good too. I feel like a lot of people probably use Trunks GT as well, but like I said, we're gonna see a lot of Super 17s, and we're gonna see a lot of Sword Gohans. That too. Yeah, that false Goku's gonna be cool. Like I said, I need to see the patch notes. I gotta see the patch notes. I can't get it like it's something to look forward to. I just can't get excited about it. Like, where's the patch notes? Like, I need to see that in order to like determine if I'm really gonna be playing this game or not. Cause we all know that after a week or two, everybody's going back to G Blue. Everybody going back to Beerus, the MUI. So I honestly hope that people actually try out these characters for real because they're giving us so many characters, and we already have like over 200 characters. I just don't understand seeing the same characters in ranks. Like if you're climbing leaderboards, that's one thing. But just to get from like, when rank resets to get from that rank to Z rank, I feel like you should try to, at least use somebody else. I feel like you should at least try to use somebody else. I feel like every season in ranked, I've tried out a different character. Just to make the game fun. I feel like it's just boring using the same characters. And it's regardless of how much harder it would be to beat, the G Blues, the Bearses, the Weeses, the MUIs are ranked, it really tests your skill and it, allows you to see, you know, how you stack up against like, comp players using a lower DP character. I would much rather, be able to, test my own skill against, a person that's really, really good with them type of players than continuously use them type of players to get Z rank every single season. And a lot of these people that play the game, have gotten Z-Rank every single season, but use the same characters over and over and over and over and over again. I feel like that's boring. I feel like that's so boring. How much do I think they're charging for this? Hmm. Knowing how greedy these gaming companies are, bro, they're probably gonna charge a good $20-$30 for this for the people that didn't buy it, like including like the people that didn't buy all the exclusive shit with the Sparking Zero, like when it originally came out. I feel like they're probably gonna charge them like a cool like $20 or $30 to get the whole DLC. I feel like it's gonna cost a cool $30-$40. No, $20-$30. So, like I said, we got a week before it come out. We'll see if there's any patch notes or anything further that they'll release about what they're going to be like, what their plans on if we're making the game more optimized, play smoother, things of that nature. I'm more concerned with that than the DLC itself. Because if they just drop the DLC without the patch, the DLC is gonna flop. I'm guaranteeing it's gonna flop. You'll enjoy the characters for 2 weeks, and then it's back to the norm. Niggas complaining about the shit we been complaining about since the game dropped. But outside of that, what other games that are coming out are y'all excited for? I'm honestly, this is the game I'm getting. I might do a long stream for this too. I might do a long stream for this.
I've lived long enough. It's all started to blur together.
This game will be so peak. Give me 1 second, Joe.
Every death. Trying to hold on. I can feel it slipping away.
Run through the Halo campaign.
Who I was.
I haven't played Halo in a minute. I do want to get that game a try again.
Rage.
Oh shit, excuse me.
プレイステーション
And also, I'm kind of excited for that God of War game too. God of War is gonna be nice. Why are you not here? All right. Is there any other games y'all want to see previews for? Cause I don't mind you know, doing that for y'all. Is there any games y'all want to see previews for that y'all excited to see or to come out? If so, just let me know. And I'll definitely play the trailers for it. It might be something I never even heard of before. You know what? Kind of want to do this. Um, hold on.
Is airbending too tricky for you?
Also, this Avatar game, I mean, it don't look horrible, but I ain't buying this shit. But I do. Okay, see, on Steam it's $30. That's actually not bad. Oh, here we go. Kaiser, you were just talking about this. The Halo campaign evolve.
Congratulations, everybody. You survived halfway through 2026.
So wait. Kaiser, is the campaign going to be available for? Is it only available for Xbox, or is it going to be available for PlayStation as well?
And as a reward for this monumental achievement, I have a special treat. A look ahead at some of the video games that are coming out in the next 6 months. Here are the biggest game releases of 2026, the Summer Update. Now, before we get
appreciate
into
y'all
a
for,
usual
for
disclaimer that game
watching.
release dates are about as reliable as a paper snorkel, and all of these things should be taken with a grain of salt because games get delayed.
Kaiser, honestly, bro, I wouldn't even worry about it too much, bro. Just have fun with the game. Like, at least try to get out of D5. But if you choose not to, bro, don't stress over it. It's not really that big of a deal, honestly. It's really honestly not that big of a deal.
Or sometimes
As long
canceled
as
out
you
of the
know you're
blue,
good
other
at the
times they get
game,
released with
you ain't
no
gotta prove
advance
shit to
notice. And
nobody.
also, this isn't every game coming out, but it's a lot of them. So, as always, check your local listings.
It's on both. I bet yo, Kaiser, we gotta run it. We gotta run that game then, bro. We
On July
gotta run it
2nd,
up on
Rhythm
there.
Heaven Groove hits Nintendo Switch, the 5th installment in the Rhythm game series that hasn't been releasing new installments at a particularly fast tempo. The last one came out in 2015. There's plenty of fiction out there where vampires get romantically involved
run
with
that,
other
bro.
supernatural entities like werewolves and witches, but significantly less where vampires live agrarian lifestyles. Well, Moonlight Peaks is all the above, and that's on both Switches and PC July 7th. On July 9th, you've got your pick of a pair of games about classic summertime activities. There's
Wait.
Backyard Baseball,
Oh
which is
my
about a bunch of
god!
malformed
Hold
homunculi
on.
engaging in the
My
natural.
bad. I gotta pause it. Yo, who remembers Backyard Baseball, bro? Like, do y'all not know how good that game was? Like, I played this game religiously. Backyard, I have to get it. Backyard Baseball was so goaded, bro.
Pastime, which is coming to PC with console versions on the way. Meanwhile, you can take an extended beach vacation in Assassin's Creed
Unfortunately,
Black Flag
I don't really
Resync,
play
the current
Assassin's
gen
Creed
do-over
games,
of
so I'm
Ubisoft's
not
most
gonna get it.
flagship-centric entry in its flagship series. That's on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series.
Oh, I mean,
Also on July
you
9th
and
is Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok, which might be about some vaguely summertime
I might
activity,
get
but I'm
this.
guessing
This actually looks
probably
cool.
not. Anyway, it's a
This
massive
is my
expansion
type of
for
game.
Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which adds a whole new area, new characters, and other things that expansion packs tend to add. That's on all the
This is my
platforms
type of
that
game. I
start
might
with a
get
P,
this.
and also Nintendo Switch 2, which doesn't start with a P. If you somehow 100% Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok in under 24 hours without getting hospitalized and still find yourself hankering for more JRPG action, on the 10th there's Echoes of Aincrad on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC, a single-player adventure set in the Sword Art Online universe. On July 15th, you can do some serious baseball with realistic human adults not in a backyard in eBaseball Pro. So on July 9th is Grand Blue Fantasy Relink of Mr. Howard Phillips' great old mythology. This will also have some psychological mechanics designed to mess with players' heads a la Eternal Darkness, which is pretty sick. On the 23rd, the historically turn-based RPG series Disgaea lets its hair down with the real-time action spin-off Disgaea Mayhem. Get a load of Disgaea right here, what a maniac! That's on both Switches, PS5, and PC. Also on Switch 2 that day is Splatoon Raiders, which takes the historically competitive multiplayer-focused cephalopod-centric shooter and gives it a single-player spin, which can still be played co-op with up
I'm
to 3
excited for a
friends.
lot of games,
If that's
man.
too bright and colorful, great news, you've got your pick of not one, but 2 monochromatic indie games to mess with. There's the Boss Rush hack-and-slash Gure on Switch, PC, and PS5, as well as Helix Descent and Ascent, a top-down
I might
puzzle
get that
adventure
just
on
because
Switch
I like
and
how the
PC.
game looks,
If
and
you're
I
a
like
fan of shmups and are
throwback
pissed
games.
there hasn't been a new Truxton game in almost 35 years, well, you're probably already well aware that that changes on July 30th with the release of Truxton Extreme, which is coming to PS5, Xbox
Do you like
Series,
the game,
Switch 2,
Kaiser?
and PC.
Do you like the game?
Normally, I wouldn't include this sort of game, but as a dad, I'm aware that July 31st is the point in summer break where the novelty of kids being out of school is likely wearing thin for all parties involved. So it's worth mentioning that Paw Patrol Dino World is coming to Xbox Series, both PlayStation, Switch, and PC, 2 weeks ahead of the feature film of the same name. Not a fan of those dogs or of pointing kids at screens to shut them up, but also, I get it. We all need a break sometimes. On the 3rd, Beast of Reincarnation hits Xbox Series, PS5, and PC, which is the big, shiny AAA action RPG from Game Freak, the studio best known for making Pokemon games that don't usually look this technically impressive. This one features plenty of monsters, but the jury's
Did they
out
say
on
the
how easily
Pokemon
you can
creators
fit them in
made
your
this
pocket.
game? That's wow. Ain't no way. Another game that I might have to get.
On August 6th, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls hits PS5 and PC, which is basically Marvel vs. Capcom, hold the Capcom, but it's courtesy of Arc System Works, the studio behind BlazBlue, Guilty
How do y'all
Gear,
feel
and
about
Dragon
Marvel
Ball
Tokon?
FighterZ.
Y'all think it's
They've
gonna be
allowed
a
to put
good
their own
game?
spin on
Y'all
Earth's
think that's
mightiest
gonna be
heroes
good
and
or no?
friendliest neighborhood gifted youngsters, and they're gonna let them hit each other. On August 12th, Memoriam comes to Steam, which is a roguelite Souls-like, something we have a lot of, but it's got a really cool low-poly aesthetic and takes place in a surreal, dreamlike setting that blurs fantasy elements with
PS1
mundane
game.
contemporary imagery. So you run around and fight monsters and stuff, but then you also have to organize your dorm room. Sure, why not? If you prefer a nightmare rooted in the worst parts of reality, Hell Let Loose Vietnam is hitting PC, Xbox Series, and PS5 on the 13th, a hardcore tactical shooter that features some gnarly sounding 50v50 matches. On August 14th, Grave Seasons is a cozy farming simulator a la Stardew Valley,
bet.
lovingly drizzled with some mature elements. All of those sultry looking villagers are romance options, but one of them is also a serial killer. And you can still romance them if you know they're a serial killer, which seems odd to me. That would be a deal breaker for me. That one's on
Yo,
all the
what's
newer
good,
consoles
Jonas?
and PC. On the
Thank
27th,
you for
there's
stopping through.
Resonance
How
of
you
Plague
doing?
Tale Legacy, which is a prequel set 15 years before A Plague Tale Requiem, featuring more action than the previous narrative stealth adventures and following a new protagonist exploring the Minotaur's Island, which last I checked was Crete. Moving
Like I
from
said,
Crete
gaming-
to Crete,
gaming
if you've
got
ever
a
wanted
good
to cross
future
between
right now.
XCOM and
There's
Mass
a lot of
Effect
good
that takes
shit
place
coming
in the
out,
Star
man.
Wars galaxy,
Walking Zero
well,
might,
you're in
you know,
luck
might
because
not be
that's
getting touched
basically
for a
what
while
Star
if
Wars
the
Zero
DLC
Company
flop.
is shaping up
I'm not
to be.
gonna lie, with all
The
this
bulk
new
of the
shit coming
gameplay is
out.
the turn-based tactical
Sparking
strategy
Zero,
made
count
popular
your
by
days.
Firaxis, but in between missions,
Count
you'll
your
be getting to
fucking
know your
days.
NPC squad mates better, like you would in a Bioware
Like I
game.
said, the
Can you
DLC
kiss them?
flop.
I asked the developers, and they
It's all
stonewalled
good. I'm not
me.
even gonna be mad.
options? I guess you'll just
Not even gonna be mad.
I guess you'll just have to play the game and find out.
Okay, might get weird, but we'll see. Kissing or no kissing, the whole thing takes place in the twilight of the Clone Wars, but rather than focus on the Republic and Separatist conflict, it's
heard
centered
Star
around
Wars
some
games are
shady
actually
dealings in
fun.
the criminal sector. Sign me up. Those last two games are on Xbox
I feel like
Series,
Tokon
PS5,
should be
and
at
PC.
least 40.
Also out
Tokon's
that
gonna
day
be
for
at
those
least
platforms
$40,
plus
bro.
both Switches is the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2.
Tokon's
Most
gonna
notably,
be at
this
least
is the first
40.
time Metal Gear Solid 4
I can't
Guns of
see
the
it being no
Patriots
more
will
than
be easily
$40.
legally playable on something besides a PlayStation 3. The collection also includes the HD version of Peace Walker and Ghost Babel, which debuted on the Game Boy Color, plus a ton of bonus content, but really, MGS4 is the big deal here. It is far from the best Metal Gear game, but it's still got a ton of awesome stuff in it, and it's
Metal
nice
Gear
to be able
Solid
to play
definitely
it on
was a solid
platforms that
series.
hopefully won't
For
require
anybody
you
that
to
played the
stare at
Metal Gear
snakes
Solid
smoking a
series.
cigarette for 45 minutes while the game fully installs. Though really, that's kind of part of the experience, so they should at least give you the option. Sometime in August, we are getting an official video game adaptation of Creepshow, Stephen King and George Romero's classic horror anthology film. This IP's variety pack format lends itself super well to virtually any medium, so hopefully this game delivers. That is on PC for now.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is
September 2026 is shaping up to be as packed as October or November usually are in any other year, but everyone is giving GTA 6 as much leeway as possible, which unfortunately means comically dogpiling in the beginning of the fall. On September 3rd, there's The Blood of Dawnwalker, a big juicy action RPG to sink your teeth into, and if you're out of the loop, this looks like a cross between The Witcher and Blade. You play as Cohen, who is human by day and vampire by night, embarking on a journey through a version of 14th century Europe.
I gotta
full
start
of
giving games like
phantasmagoric
this a
creatures
try.
to slay
And I feel like this is
morally
about to be the
complicated
time that I
choices
do
to
that.
make. That's on
I'm
PC,
gonna be
Xbox
doing a
Series,
big
and
transition with the
PS5.
games that I
If you
play
want the
within the
opposite
next
of
couple
that, on
months.
September 3rd, there's Marsupilami 2 Salsa Colombia, a colorful 2D platformer that takes some cues from Donkey Kong Country, but stars some characters that predate DK by 30 years. These cartoon critters debuted in a Belgian comic strip in 1952, and in this age of globalized pop culture, it's always a thrill to come across some media property that's twice as old as I am that's somehow new to me. Did you know there was a live-action Marsupilami movie a few years ago? It's got Jean Reno. How am I just now learning about this made-up animal? Also out September 3rd is Orbitals, exclusively on Switch 2 and also exclusively for 2 players. This is a co-op adventure in the style of Split Fiction or It Takes Two, but with some truly gorgeous graphics that absolutely nail that specific aesthetic of bubble-era Japanese anime OVAs. I want to play this so badly, but I always bounce off of these co-op games. I'm bad enough at actually finishing games on my own time, and even
Interesting,
worse
but
when
not
it
my
involves
type
getting
of game.
somebody else to play with me because
Looks
most
fun.
people would rather do things that don't involve hanging out with me. It's kind of a faux pas to wear white after Labor Day, but apparently nobody told Michael Myers. On September 8th, everybody's favorite pasty palette swap of William
Ooh,
Shatner
yeah, this is
gets
gonna-
a new
this is
game
gonna be
courtesy
nice.
of IllFonic.
I'm definitely
Unlike
getting this.
IllFonic's previous game adaptations of horror properties, which include Friday the 13th the game, Predator Hunting Grounds, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space, this one isn't exclusively multiplayer. There will be an asymmetrical multiplayer mode, but this time around there's also a single-player campaign as well that lets you get in fighting shape as Michael Myers himself. That one's on Xbox Series, PS5, and PC. On September 15th, you
Not
can take control of another
multiplayer, not
unkillable
yet,
mass
at least
murderer
when the
who's been
game
around
drops.
since
They'll
the
add it
1970s,
later on, I guess.
Wolverine! After quite a long wait, we'll finally get to see what a hard
Sir,
M-rated spin on
Wolverine.
Weapon X looks like from the studio who gave us some of the best Spider-Man games ever made. And it might not be set in a sprawling recreation of New York City or let you swing from rooftops like those games, but Insomniac clearly understood the assignment. Nuff said. Except not really, because there are still a load more games coming out in 2026. On September 17th, you and up to 3 friends can do more fantasy puzzle platforming in Trine 6 together in time on Xbox Series, PS5,
What are
both
y'all
Switches,
favorite
and
type
PC.
of like
Also
game
that day,
styles?
just on
Like, are you
PC
guys
is
like
Warhammer 40K Dawn of
RPG?
War 4.
Are you
This is the
guys
first
more
new
of
installment in almost a decade with Iron Harvest developer King
like
Art
Dark
Games
Souls?
taking over from
Do you got
Relic
like Arena
Entertainment, the
Fighter,
studio behind the
sports? Like,
first
what's
3.
y'all like genre
If
of
you
game?
want to
What
boss
genre
around
games
much
y'all like to
prettier,
play?
happier looking
For
people
me,
on a
I'm
much
more of
less
an
grimdark
RPG type of
battlefield, there's
dude.
also Fire
I
Emblem
like
Fortune's
RPG
Weave on
based
Switch
style
2.
games, but I
As
do want
anyone
to
who
get
plays
into Dark
Fire Emblem can
Souls
tell you
based
this
style
looks like
games.
more of what made Three Houses such a hit, or at least that's what my esteemed colleague Logan Plant says all the time, and I think he plays those games. I don't play those games, so I don't know what any of that means. My understanding of Fire Emblem is that it's like anime XCOM with extremely chaste romance options, where having a tea party is the equivalent of getting to third base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Your room is quite comfortable. I feel I could relax here for a good while.
Hey, who here likes The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky? What if I told you there's a second chapter? Yup, that's right, and you
Never heard
already
of
knew
it.
that it came out 20 years ago, and you probably also know that on September 17th, it's getting a remake on both Switches, PS5, and PC. But if you didn't know, now you know. On September 18th, LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight hits Switch 2. And a nice touch is that the physical version of the deluxe edition comes with a minifig based on the old Sunsoft Batman game for the original NES. Not so nice is that that version is $90, though considering the collector aftermarket for minifigs, that could potentially pay for itself on eBay. Did you know that one specific version of a Bane minifig regularly sells for upwards of $300? It's not even like a big Bane, it's like a little Bane. If you have a box of old Lego lying around, it might be worth looking through it to scrounge some cash for all these other video games that are coming out. On September 22nd, Dune Awakening comes to Xbox Series and PS5. If you've been hiding out in a sietch with your head in the sand for the last 2 years, this is the survival MMO from the studio behind Conan Exiles that takes place in an alternate timeline version of Frank Herbert's sci-fi epic where Paul Atreides was never born. And if the MMO aspect is a turnoff, good news because the console launch coincides with the release of an offline single-player story mode, which is
Appreciate
also
everybody
coming
who's
to
watching,
PC
man.
that
Hope y'all
same
had a
day.
good day.
September 24th and 25th are a huge traffic jam for game releases, and I wouldn't be surprised if one of these games decided to take a detour by delaying or moving up its release date by a week or two. Speaking of traffic jams and detours, Hot Wheels Infinite Rush looks to be essentially a continuation of the Hot Wheels Unleashed games, but rather than being set in someone's living room or backyard, it turns you loose in an island paradise overrun by orange track and weird big obstacle things. So these are either full-size cars or this is a whole 1/64th scale civilization.
Man, we need a new
I don't know,
Midnight
man.
Club. Why haven't they? Where is the new Midnight Club, bruh?
A center for ants!
If you'd like to explore a much more depressing and scary island a lot slower, there's also Silent Hill Townfall on PS5 and PC. This is the second brand new entry
might
in
be
Konami's
good, too,
beloved
I'm not gonna
psychological
lie.
survival
Silent
horror
Hill
series
might
in
be
as many
nice.
years. This one's being developed by Screenburn, the studio behind a couple of very well-received
Yo, what's
games,
good,
Observation,
good,
and
Dwayne?
Stories
How you doing,
Untold,
man?
so that seems like it could be promising.
I'm doing good.
Meanwhile,
I'm
on
doing good,
Xbox
bro.
Series,
Thank you for
PS5, and
stopping
PC,
through.
there's Control Resonant, the
Appreciate
sequel
it.
to Remedy's
Definitely appreciate you.
2019 physics-based adventure shooter thing, which was IGN's pick for Game of the Year. But instead of playing it safe and making another game where you shoot stuff indoors, this one swaps ranged combat for fast-paced melee in a large, openish, surreal reimagining of Manhattan. Not open world, mind you, but definitely less corridor than the oldest house was. Speaking of outdoor stuff, Harvest Moon Echoes of Terradia is another entry in Natsume's long-running Farm PG series, which
Hope
looks
you
to
had
be
a good
trying some
day,
new things
Dwayne.
in addition to
Hope
the
you had a
usual
blessed
business. You can explore an open world, have animal companions, and get this, you can even jump. That one's coming to both Switches, Xbox Series, PS5, and PC. If you would rather harm things than farm things, on the 25th there's Onimusha Way of the Sword. This dusts off Capcom's PS2 era action series that's been mostly dormant since 2006 with a brand new entry that features some
I'm gonna
historical
also get
figures
this too.
doing
Like I
battle
said,
with
I'm
some
gonna
mythical
start
beasts. That's
transitioning
on
and try
all
these
newer
games
consoles
out.
and
I really
PC.
might be good at these type
Finally,
of
on
games. I
September
just don't really
29th,
play
there's
them.
Minecraft Dungeons 2, which is a video game about Minecraft characters exploring dungeons. That's what it is. That's on PC and all the major consoles released this decade.
Is airbending too tricky for you?
This looks exactly like Marvel Tokon. This is exactly the same type of fighting mechanics Marvel Tokon has, and probably Fighter Z.
Welcome to a world where the salmon fight back. The weapons shoot to krill. The gadgets help you ink outside the box. And the treasures as
Just like
spicy as you
Marvel
need.
Tokon.
Splatoon Raiders, only on Nintendo Switch 2.
October kicks off with a couple do-overs of games that
Ooh,
people like so
Rayman.
much that somebody thought it was worth
I
making them
gotta
all
get
over
Rayman.
again.
I gotta
There's
get
Rayman
Rayman.
Legends
Just off of
Retold, which
nostalgia, I
remakes
gotta
the
get Rayman.
2013 2D
It's mandatory.
platformer
I
into
gotta get it. I
2.5D
played every
and
single
adds some
game
new
and beat
levels
every
and
single
features.
game.
The shift from hand-drawn art to 3D character
getting
models
Rayman. We
likely
got to.
rustles the jimmies of some animation purists, but it still looks pretty gorgeous, aside from starring Rayman and his disgusting friends. Get those guys out of here. Meanwhile, Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered also comes charging in that day, completely trampling whatever semblance of an understanding we thought we had about the difference between a remaster and a remake. Considering the whole 25-year-old PS2 game and its Extreme Legends expansion have been painstakingly remade in Unreal Engine 5 rather than just upscaled,
I like doing
would call it
streams
a
like this.
remake.
I get
But
to
also,
chill.
who cares what I say about
I get to
anything?
react. I get to
Anyway,
chat with
both those
y'all.
games are on all
I'm
the
gonna try
newer
to do more
consoles
streams
and
like
PC.
this.
Still on October 1st, there's World of Magic, Rise of Magic, which is an open-world medieval punk action RPG that has one of the most impressive trailers I've seen in recent memory. This game has it all. Magic, combat, orcs, more magic, sexy
Another game I
NPCs,
might have to get,
still
but it's
more
only
magic,
available on
sexy
PC.
trees, and also this guy. Did I mention it's got magic? If you're having a bad day, I implore you, go look up the full gameplay trailer for this, because the closer you look, the
A lot
more
of these
bizarre
games
it
look
gets.
promising,
That one
man. Like
is
I
on
said,
PC.
Sparking
Do you
Zero,
feel
count
the
your
need-
days, bruh.
The need for
Get your
thief?
shit together.
I don't know what Thief
Get
is,
it
but I
together.
understand all the other words in Ace Combat 8's
My
title.
brother
Wings
played
of
this
Thief
game
is the
so
latest
much
in Bandai
growing up. He
Namco's
was
arcadey
Ace
flight
Combat.
sim. And look, it's a given that the titular Ace Combat would look good and have
It
nearly
looks good, but
photorealistic
I just
jets,
never
but there's
got into it.
absolutely no
But my
reason for
brother
it to have
loves Ace
equally
Combat.
realistic burgers and fries. I'm sorry to keep harping on this, but look at the food in this game. Anyway, that's on Xbox Series, PS5, and PC October 2nd, with early access starting September 29th for those of you who just can't resist those luscious virtual pickles. In the Gears of War universe, they have 26-hour days,
Gears of
10-day
War.
weeks, and a calendar year that somehow ranges from 420 to 460 days long, which is about as chaotic as a gun with a chainsaw on it. So I have no idea when Emergence Day takes place in our Gregorian calendar, but I can tell you that the long-awaited prequel Gears of War E-Day comes out for Xbox Series and PC on October 6th. This will chronicle the early adventures of Marcus Phoenix as he finishes grad school, while he also juggles some complicated interpersonal relationships and unpacks his own generational trauma. I'm just f***ing with you. It's about shooting monsters in the head and grunting. What did you think it was about? On October 6th, Star Wars Galactic Racer lets you go really, really fast in a galaxy far, far away. At a glance, this is a spiritual successor to Episode 1 Racer, but it's more than just pod racing. It features a variety of
mistaken,
repulsor-lift
I feel like
vehicles,
they
which
came
gives it
out with
dash
a
of Star
Star
Wars
Wars
demolition
racing
and also
game,
Super
like,
Bombad racing to a lesser
way,
degree. This is definitely worth keeping
back.
an eye on, as it's developed by a
I
bunch of
definitely remember a
ex-Criterion
game just
devs
like
whose
this.
past work includes Burnout and Need for Speed. This will have conventional arcade racing, but
Matter
also
of
a
fact, yeah, they
runs-based
did. They
roguelike
definitely
story mode,
did.
and
They
yes,
definitely
it's
did.
also got Sebulba. That's on Xbox Series, PS5, and PC. Assuming you got your drivers up to date. If your PC drivers are up to date, you know what you get to say? On October 8th, Kingdom Hearts fans can experience the trilogy of
Yes.
mainline entries running natively on Nintendo Switch
Wait, I already
2,
got
not
this.
counting a
Never
streaming
mind.
cloud
I'm
version
excited
released
for
for
this. I
Switch
already
1. These games
beat
have
every
never
single
made
Kingdom
it
Hearts
onto a
game.
Nintendo console,
I'm
even
so
though a
excited for
handful
this
of
Kingdom
spin-offs
Hearts.
have. So if you game exclusively on Nintendo platforms, these hopefully will fill in some gaps between Chain of Memories and Dream Drop Distance, or maybe it'll just make things more confusing, whichever. Who's enthused by kangaroos and cockatoos? Ooh, great news, because Planet Zoo 2 will let you do what you do on all
Appreciate
the
you,
consoles that are
Duano.
new
Definitely
except for Switch
appreciate
2
you.
and also PC. That
Like I said,
drops on the
also,
13th, and we have reached
feel
the
free
point
to,
in writing the script for this
you
video
know,
where
connect with
coffee
each
is
other in
worn
chat,
off and the
y'all.
madness has
Feel free to
begun
connect
setting
with
in.
each other.
If you want to clear some bats out of your belfry, on the 15th, Castlevania Belmont's Curse lets you whip it, whip it good. This is developed by the team behind Dead Cells, who
Castlevania
knows
was
a
a
thing or two
very
about
good
making
anime
this
show.
exact
If you-
type
if
of
you're an
game.
anime
You can
fan,
enjoy a succulent
go
feast of
check
wall
out
chicken on
Castlevania.
Xbox Series,
Castlevania definitely
PS5,
tops
or
your
PC
anime show.
on October 15th. On October 16th, any retired guitar heroes who want to give the rock band back together should give Sound System a listen. This is one of several games trying to fill the void left by Harmonix and Activision pulling the plug on their respective rhythm game franchises, and this one looks to offer plenty of ways for creators to share custom tracks. That's on PC. If you're more of a jock than a rocker, on the 22nd, you can revive another late-aughts house party pastime with Nintendo Switch 2 Sports Resort. This passes the Wii Sports torch to the newest console, featuring some tried-and-true mini-games like boxing and bowling, plus some newer and weirder ones like thumb wrestling and jump rope. That is exclusively on Switch 2.
definitely
On October 22nd,
will be,
Final
top
Fantasy
tier.
Resonance sounds like somebody forgot the
Boxing
name of
definitely
Final
gonna be
Fantasy
top tier
VII
on that.
Revelation, but it's actually a remake of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, which is a free-to-play mobile gacha game that has since been gutted of microtransactions and turned into a console-quality single-player RPG, and it's the first Final Fantasy game to make use of Square's cool HD 2D visuals. Hopefully there are more to come. That one's on PS5, Xbox Series, both Switches, and PC. A day later, there is another gorgeous pixelated game dropping with One Piece
One
Grand
Piece?
Gourmet, a restaurant
What the
management
fuck are
sim
we doing,
featuring
bruh?
over 400
Ain't no
characters
way.
pulled from the over 11,000
Ain't no
episodes and
way.
over
Ain't no fucking way.
24,000 pages
What are
of
we
the
doing,
long-running pirate anime/manga that's on both Switches, PC, and mobile. October 23rd sees the release of what would likely be the best-selling game of the year, if not for GTA, and that is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4.
I don't know if I can continue
Again,
getting
that
this
wasn't
game
the
a
case
try,
last year
bro.
because Black Ops 7 dropped the ball and Battlefield 6 picked it up, so you never know. This one is only coming to PC and current-gen consoles, which does include Switch 2, but that means no PS4 and Xbox One versions. If you've ever wanted a version of Mario Party that has less
I don't know.
Italians
That
and
might
way
be
more
my last time
pastels,
trying
behold,
Call of Duty,
hello,
bro.
kitty,
Modern Warfare better
Partyland.
be
It's
good.
got over
But I'm
45
not gonna get
mini
my
games
hopes
and
up.
board games and tons of colorful Sanrio characters. But will it feature some of the deeper cut cult favorites like Landry, Gimme 5, or Big Challenges? We'll have to wait and see when that comes to Switch and Switch 2 on October 29th. Also out on October 29th, and probably something a lot more people watching this video actually care about, is Phantom Blade Zero. This intense-looking action game is inspired by Hong Kong cinema, and it follows a dude who's only got 66
game I might
days
have
to
to
live,
get, man.
so he's decided to carpe the
Another
diem
game I
by
might have
carving
to
up
get.
some demons. I'm not sure why they call it Phantom Blade Zero. There are clearly numerous blades present in practically every frame of gameplay, so I think they should have called it Corporeal Blades Aplenty. That's a stupid name and a stupid joke. I'm sorry. That one's on PS5 and PC. At some point in October, No Rest for the Wicked is supposed to drop, which is the action RPG from the team behind the Ori games, and while it looks like Diablo, expect it to play more like a Soulsborne, but it'll probably be way easier to invite people to play co-op. That one is on Nokia N-Gage, WonderSwan Color, and Ouya. I'm kidding, it's on Xbox Series, PS5, and PC like basically everything else on this list. I'm tired of saying those names. Shockingly, there are a few games coming out in November that don't rhyme with
This
Brand
is the,
Motto. On November 5th, there's Crime Light, which looks
the,
kind of like
GTA
American
movement
McGee's
we've been
Alice. It was a roguelike deck
waiting
builder
for.
developed by Vanillaware, which is to say it doesn't really look like American McGee's Alice at all, but it is loosely based on Alice in Wonderland. If you made a Venn diagram of Barbie fans and Grand Theft Auto fans, it would probably look like two circles 10 feet apart, so maybe this is a non-issue, but it might also be a very good goof.
Jason, we're long. Back it up.
What a great party!
What the hell?
One of the only other games releasing the same week as Grand Theft Auto 6 is Barbie Rewind. And while those games
Nobody getting
themselves
this
might
shit,
have been
bro.
released recklessly as shovelware, the fact that Digital Eclipse put this collection together leads me to believe that this release date is actually deliberately cheeky. Anyway, that one is coming to basically everything on November 12th. On November 19th, Grand Theft Auto 6 is supposedly finally coming out. Fingers crossed it doesn't get delayed again, knock wood, whatever you gotta do. Not even sure what to say about this one, but it's possibly the most expensive piece of media ever made, and it's also likely gonna be the fastest selling entertainment product in history. I'm personally excited for this game. I'm pretty sure you are too, but I'm also bracing myself for it to do things I'm not expecting it to do, and not necessarily in a good way. A lot of time has passed since GTA 5, and I don't know what this game is like. No one's played it. As far as I'm concerned, GTA 5 is a nearly perfect video game, especially for how massive it is. Back when it came out, my former
boy
colleague
Frank.
Adam Sessler compared
My
it to
boy
a Charles
Frank. What's
Dickens
going on,
novel
bro?
in his review. At first, that sounded kind of stupid, considering a contemporary action-packed AAA
How are
open
we
world
doing,
video game
bro?
has a
How
very
we
different
doing?
appeal than a dry 700-page novel written using 19th century prose, but the more time has passed, the more I've realized it's actually pretty spot on. To say something is Dickensian
How you
suggests
feeling,
an
G?
epic tale centered around the struggles of working class life that cuts its harsh portrayal of reality with a huge cast of completely over-the-top characters. Up close, it might seem like a bunch of scattered character studies, but viewed as
Yo,
a
what's
whole, these
good, Mud?
overlapping and
What's up,
intertwining
bro?
threads weave a huge
What's going
tapestry
on?
that presents a depiction of a particular time and place.
I'm feeling
that
good right
functions
now.
Not just
Feeling-
as simple
feeling great.
entertainment,
We,
but as a satirical account of a zeitgeist.
My bad. We just not too long ago we kind of reacted to the Neo DLC news, and now we're just looking at upcoming games that are coming up in like August, September, October, November, December. I'm not gonna lie, bro. A lot of these games or might have me not ever playing Spark. I won't say ever playing Spark and Zero again, but like Spark and Zero might get put down. I really might transition to like Dark Souls games. 'Cause a lot of these Dark Soul based games that are about to come out are looking good. And then of course we got GTA in November. So, you know, I'm excited for a lot of this shit, man. A lot of this stuff looks good. But long story short, my perspective on the DLC, I like the offline content. I do like that it does have some longevity to it. I do like that they let you use attribute points to like boost your key, your attack, your defense, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And apparently that transfers over into player match from what Kaiser said. So that's gonna be interesting. But that's gonna be cool and the maps look, decent, but I feel like the maps, everything should be destructible. So if we're fighting and I hit you into a rock, it should automatically just disintegrate or blow up or just get some type of animation where it's destroyed. I feel like every single map should have everything should be destructible so it gives more space so people aren't hiding or it's going to like the barrier and just like, playing like bitches. Um, what else did I think? But I need to see the patch notes. Um, the DLC is only going to do so much for the game. If there's no patch notes along with the game, the DLC is gonna flop. I don't like having 30 new characters is cool, bro. But at the same time, like if the mechanics that run the game aren't fixed, the DLC will last about 2 weeks, and then everybody will be go right back to the same meta they've been using. Um, and it's not going like I'm not keeping my hopes up for it. Like there's characters I'm really excited for. Um, and I'm gonna tell you who. Um, but y'all gonna be surprised when I tell y'all who I'm maining. Some of y'all already know though. What else was I saying? But yeah, all in all, I'm more like I said, I'm more concerned about the patch notes. I need to see what exactly they're going to be adding, what they're going to be taking away, if they're fixing if they're actually going to fix tracking because they said they fixed tracking in season 1 and they have not yet. Tracking is still bullshit. So they're adding so much stuff to the game that's going to overload the servers even more. And they know for a fact once that DLC drops, everybody's going to be coming back. So there has to be a way for the game to be optimized enough where we can enjoy it and not have to worry about the same shit that we've been worrying about throughout, since the game dropped, and that's connection. Like having new characters but still not having to do with the same bullshit. It's not it's gonna man, I'm telling you, it's gonna flop, man. The patch is going to save the game. The DLC is not saving the game. So we need patch notes the day before the DLC comes out, or maybe a day or two before the DLC comes out. If they don't give us a patch, then I don't know, bro. Really don't know. But about to show y'all. About to show y'all. Boom. This is what I'm maining right here. I'm gonna let y'all 30, 60 be careful with the exact same game still would just be G boost food for exactly, bro. Exactly. But yep, this is our main, y'all. This is about to be the main. I love low DP characters. So here's my assumption of how they're gonna make Zangia. And this is what concerns me. I'm concerned that they're gonna give her a volley super, and I'm gonna be fucking pissed if they do that. So her kit is gonna be she's gonna be 4 DP. I don't think she's gonna be 5. She might be highest 5, lowest 4. She's gonna have 2 flying kicks and a gut punch and maybe a ki like cannon or something like that on 4. So she's gonna have I feel like her step in is probably gonna be flying kicks. She's gonna have 2 flying kicks and then she's gonna have a gut punch and a ki. Um, I'm hoping her skill is either Wild Sense, but I feel like they're gonna give her like a paralyzed skill. I feel like they're gonna give her a paralyzed beam skill. Um, as long as the trap shooter is good, but like none of them are actually good though. Like I need, but she's getting a rush super for sure. I feel like she's definitely getting a rush super. Um, so like I said, I'm still going to use her regardless of what skills they give her because I like the female characters in the game and I like low DP characters. I know for a fact that she's going to be a low DP character. All right, moving on. Hold on. My standard for I'm gonna have to use him too. I'm gonna have to use him too. Um, I've never used Barris, but I would feel more not less. I would feel better using Champa because I feel like he's gonna be like a fuck is his name? Uh, he's gonna be like a the fuck is that fat boo's name? I feel like he's gonna have the same skills as dude. I feel like he's gonna be stronger than dude, but I feel like he's gonna have the same type of move set that dude has. He's gonna have rolling hammer. I think he's gonna have rolling hammer. He's gonna probably have he's gonna have a gut punch. He's gonna have a rush super. Um, I'm not sure about like the beam super. Oh, Teen Chi. Oh yeah, Chi Chi. I forgot about Teen Chi Chi. I feel like Champa's gonna be a 6 or 7 DP character. I feel like he's not gonna be higher than that. But I feel like he's gonna be solid, and I'm going to be using him. Moving on. That's it. Teen Tien. What are we doing, bro? Where we going? Did I spell the name wrong? Whatever. They're not gonna show a picture of him. But I have never his oh it's I feel like it is gonna be Heat. I feel like it is. So I haven't used TN yet, but I might use him sometime like today or tomorrow to see how he is. But I do want to use the team version of TN. Um, I don't know in particular what DP TN is, but it seems like 4 or 5. Isn't TN like 4 or 5 DP? So if his if TN is like a 4 or 5 DP, his team version is probably gonna be like a 3 DP. So I'm wondering like what skills we're gonna give him versus the skills that he has as like an adult. I wonder how they're gonna like change that. I'm very curious to see how that's gonna be. Um, moving on. Moving on. Oh yeah, I'm about to show y'all the character. I think everybody about to be using. Everybody and they fucking mama about to be. Ooh, what's up? What's good? What's good, Eddie? Everybody and they fucking mama about to be using this nigga, bro. Sword Gohan. We're about to see so many Sword Gohans in rank. I swear to God. Y'all think that G Blue and Varys and Whis infestation is bad, bro? But I don't mind this because he's probably gonna be like a what 7 DP at the highest. I feel like he's gonna be 7 DP at highest. He is going to get an after image. He either is going to get after image or explosive wave. I don't think he's going to get wild sense. But I'm gonna have to use him too, but I'm not gonna use him right. I'm gonna use him later on down, like, I'm gonna use other I'm gonna go through like the weak tier DLC characters and kind of move my way up to like the higher tier characters. But he's gonna be used a lot. Alright, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. GT Vegeta. GT Vegeta. Now y'all all know that I love Skylar Vegeta. So the only Vegeta I've used in Spark Vegeta are Skylar Vegeta and Super Baby 2 Vegeta. But I feel like this, I don't know, I feel like this Vegeta, he's gonna have slow hit combos, real easy slow hit combos. He's gonna have a beam super, he's gonna have a rush super. I feel like I feel like GT Vegeta would be a 6 DP character, and I think his transformation will make him a 7 DP character. I feel like base GT Vegeta will be a 6 DP character, and Super Saiyan will be 7. I think Super Saiyan is definitely gonna have explosive wave. He's gonna have a gut punch. He's gonna have a Ki cannon. He's gonna have flying kicks and probably a gut punch. Oh yeah, let's get to that portion. Let's get that out of the way. This nigga right here. And I honestly don't even know if I'm going to use him for real, for real. I don't know. I don't. But I know everybody gonna be using him and Gohan and Sword Gohan. Um, but you know what's gonna be crazy? Slow hit. I know he's a slow hitting character. He is going to be so annoying once people learn how to slow hit with him. I know he's not going to be a fast punching character because in the other video game he punched slow. Um, the only thing I'm really concerned about is they're going to give him a barrier and it's going to be punishable. We all know he's going to get a barrier and it's going to be punishable. Um, his supers are going to be hard though. I feel like he's going to have the best supers out of all the DLC characters. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I feel like he's going to have the best supers out of all the decent DLC characters. He's going to be annoying to deal with. All right, move on. I already know you are, which is what he is. Fry. You ain't gotta tell me that. Just know I'm closing that on all y'all niggas that decide to use Super 17 and rank. I'm closing that immediately, expeditiously. Then we got GT Trunks. All right, let me ask y'all this. What do y'all think about GT Trunks? What y'all think is going to be his kit? Y'all think he's going to be similar to base Trunks, or like what y'all think is going to be the difference between base Trunks and GT Trunks? 'Cause I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm gonna get to PyCon next. I'm gonna get to PyCon next. I'm gonna get to him next. But how do y'all feel about GT Trunks? De- no, wait. You're actually gonna use Demon King Piccolo, Fred? I thought you didn't like Giants, but I don't know. Right? Yeah, but how do you let me know your opinion of how you think GT Trunks is gonna be. Well, I'll go to PyCon next. PyCon. Hmm. PyCon he's gonna have after image. They're going to give him after image. I feel like he's definitely going to get after image or Wowsers, one of the two. Yeah, GT Trunks is going to be a sleeper pick. Unless you're talking about PyCon, but he's going to be a 7 DP character. He's going to have a Rush Super, Blast Super. Um, I hope he don't get a Volley Super or Tracker, like one of them supers that you were just talking about. Um, but he's gonna be 7 DP and he'll have after image or wild sense, one of the two. He will be another character that I potentially try out. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. I know y'all gonna be fucking with her. I know people like Fried and you know, Trendy. Y'all people that be using Videl. I know y'all definitely about to be using Chi Chi too. So I wonder if she's gonna be very similar to Videl or different. I feel like she's probably gonna have very similar stats and very similar skills to Videl. Who'll have Hyper Tornado? Oh, that is right. He will. He will. He definitely will. It's similar to Kuzma. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I got it. Gotcha. But for like the low DP labs, Chi Chi definitely gonna be on there for sure. Like I said, I guess I'm a low DP person. I love low DP, so um I feel like she's gonna be a fun character. Not a good character, but a fun character. And that's ultimately to me better than a good character. I just like having fun. I don't give a fuck about being good for real, for real. Who else? Who else? Who else? Let me do this. Let me do this. All right. Then we got Grandpa Gohan. Grandpa Gohan. I hmm. Uh, so I don't know. I feel like Grandpa Gohan's gonna be like Master Roshi for real, for real. I'm not gonna lie. My life, bro. We definitely gotta do it, bro. We definitely gotta do it. Nova Shenron. I'll get to him next. I'll get to him next. But like I said, I feel like Grandpa Gohan's gonna be just like um Master Roshi, just like him. All right. Next, we are going to go to who did you say? Nova Shenron. Let's look at Nova Shenron. He's just nigga. What the fuck, yo? Like, why did he look like that? Why did I make him look like this, bro? The fuck? What am I looking at? But like, he's gonna be interesting. I'll say that, but I don't know what they're gonna do with him for real, for real. I don't know what they're gonna do with him for real. I don't know. You think they're gonna give him like Omega Shenron type of skills? Oh yeah, for sure. A lot of people have to be spamming that false shit, bro. But like, let's look at this nigga, bro. Like, what the fuck is it? Hold on, let me make this bigger. Hold on. Can we? No. Like, no, what the fuck, bro? Like, look at his player build, bro. Yo, come on, fam. Look at the player build. Look at it. Just take a moment to look at this shit, bro. Look at the player build. Nigga skinny but like bulky at the same time. Honestly, the skinny bulky niggas be like the niggas you gotta look out for. It don't even be the big bulky niggas. It be the skinny bulky niggas you gotta be careful with, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Fried. I'm gonna compare him to a player like the Bora. I feel like he's gonna be a lot like the Bora. For some reason. I feel like he's gonna have a little bit of qualities of a Mega Sherman, but I feel like he's gonna feel like the Bora. And we are gonna move on. Ooh, I know y'all excited for him. I've never used this character, so I can't really say um much about him. Braddock Super Saiyan. I know a lot of y'all sweaty ass Braddock users are looking forward to using him. So Braddock is a 4 DP character. I feel like Super Saiyan Braddock will be a 6 DP character who'll have hmm, I feel like they're gonna give him explosive wave again for skill points. I feel like he's gonna have explosive wave. He's gonna have a rush super. He's gonna have a key blast super. Uh, hook. They probably gonna give him a ki. He's gonna have gut punch, flying kicks, and rolling hammer. So gut punch, flying kicks, rolling hammer, and a ki for the skills. Probably explosive wave or I don't see them give him I don't see them giving him wild sense. Wild sense doesn't make sense for him. He's gonna have explosive wave again or some other skill. But his ultimate might be good for real. So, you know, I know a lot of people are excited for using him. Top 10 on merchant it, yes, sir. All right, moving on. So, Fry, who you gonna be maining first? Who's the main person that you're gonna be using? Like, who's the main for you? All right, let's see. Let me look at Hellfighter 17. Let me oof. Hellfighter 17. Um, I can't really give much information on Hellfighter 17. I don't know much background on it, but he'll be cool, I guess. Pycon first, okay. I can respect that. All right, let's move on to who's. Let me see who this person is. What the? Hold on. Okay, he's gonna be very interesting. He's definitely gonna be low DP character. DP character. Um, he's gonna be just like TN, bro. I see a lot of similars in TN. I'm because of like his fighting style. Um, the culture, his personality off rip. I'm saying he's playing just like TN. That's pretty much another TN. No, facts, bro. You ain't lying, fam. Wait, so the 30th is what? Thursday, Friday? What day is that? But yeah, no, like I said, Friday. Let me know if you agree, bro. I feel like he's gonna be a lot like TN, bro. I see a lot of similarities with him and TN. I see it. I'm seeing it. But all right. Moving on. Let's see who else. Let's go to General Blue. Who the fuck are you? General Blue. Ooh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Yo, this nigga look tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, look at this nigga, bro. Is this supposed to be Android 13 before Android 13? Wait. Um yeah, it look confused. It's Android 13? Or is this somebody completely different? He reminds me of him. It is this the same nigga? He's getting used. He's definitely getting used just because he looks cool. I don't remember him completely, but he's getting used. I didn't know the general. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't. I didn't. I ain't gonna front, bro. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I didn't know about the general, bro. I know about the general, like the car insurance and shit. I know about that general. It's gonna be the character for the lady sees. Nah, he's someone else. But no, he looks like a very intriguing character. I'm adding him to the list. Adding him to the list for sure. I say he's gonna be a 5 DP character. I say 5. He put in he put in work in the OG Dragon Ball. All right, so now I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Matter of fact, hold on. Y'all mind if I do this real quick, bro? I want to see what y'all talking about. All right, let me look at this, bro. I need to see what I'm looking at. You say he's gonna be a 2 DP character, bro? No, don't do him like that, Kaiser. Hold on, my bad, y'all. What the fuck was that? Y'all see it? Y'all saw that shit, right?
I'd say you've got that problem licked.
I know y'all saw that shit, bro. He licked that man's face and was like, "Ugh, fuck it." Yo, what the fuck? That is what? Oh my god, bro! Like, how is your tongue game that strong, bro? Tongue game, tongue game can't be that strong, fam. Can't be. Who is Vader? All right, let me look up this person. Who the hell is this? Who's this? What the? Yo, we got another Yajirobe. Tao definitely gonna be nice for the low DP. But who the fuck is this dude, bruh? Who is this? Oh, he's an android. Yeah, no, facts, bro. You gonna be like Zerbon with his SDS and fucking Whis. Does anybody have any memories of him? Because I don't. You think he's gonna be a sleeper, Fred? Yeah, no, that's true. The slow hits definitely gonna be disgusting, bro. And I've actually been labbing slow hits, so just be on the lookout, y'all. You don't want to run in me in rank. I will slow hit your ass. But yeah, another low DP sleeper. Let me look at some. Let me see. Let me see if you got any highlights.
Find games easier than finding your remote. Get 100
Oh
plus
wait,
channels
yeah.
of
Where
live
where is
sports,
granola? Why
movies,
are we getting
and TV
granola?
in one place. YouTube TV.
I
Try it
definitely
free.
do remember
Terms
that
apply.
that
Cancel
that
anytime.
name. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know some, but like, there's a lot of characters I just don't remember seeing. All right, moving on. Tora. Who is this person? Raccoon. Raccoon. This is another Raccoon, bro. But another like 4 or 5 DP characters. Slow hits about to go super crazy. We might have to try him out. We might have to give him a try. But another Raccoon, pretty much. But let's look at some Tora. Let's look at Tora. Let's see what we got. Said, please go and watch it. Oh, it's one of Barlos guys? Okay, good. There's no video? Fuck. Alright, I guess he's not that, like, significant for him to have a fight. Let me see this real quick.
You shouldn't have forgotten that you are weak. What do you mean? We serve Frieza! You know that! Yes, I know. Frieza's very impressed with your service record. Yes, too impressed. It seems he wants you dead. What? Why?
Well, this don't do no justice because he about to fucking die, so we're gonna move on to somebody else. Fasha. Fasha. Who the fuck are you? Fasha. Wait, did I spell that right? I did. Ooh, okay. 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 A 4 DP. Another character that might have to get added to the list. Again, don't know who she is, but I like my low DP female characters. But I guess he's also another Brad X Peoples. He got slaughtered before Braddock went after Frieza. Okay. Oh, okay. Damn, there's just so much shit I don't know. But yeah, she might get used. Let me see if she got any place. if she got any quotes. Whatever, this crew got wiped out. I don't want to look at that.
That was a heck of a party, wasn't it?
If you say so. I don't remember any of it.
You're a typical ape, Fasha.
Shut up. I don't see how you guys remember anyway. It's elephants that aren't supposed to forget, not apes.
I don't remember much either. I remember the
Yeah,
crusty little devil that gave
that's how
me
it
this.
seems for real.
Bardock says he remembers everything.
There it is. He get killed.
Right.
Yo, it was
Don't
good.
make me
It was
laugh,
good, Miles.
Fasha. Bardock might remember every
Damn, they were just there to be sacrificed. That's actually kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. All right, moving on. Chilled salt. Chilled salt. Wait, chilled salsa. Mighty Mask. Who's salsa? Okay, so he's giving me Jace vibes, which is not a bad thing because I love Jace. He's giving me Jace vibes for real. I'm seeing a lot of Jace, but another low DP character that will be really really fun to use. So I will be using him. Salza was one of Cooler's men. What? Okay, so he can't be that weak then. He can't be too weak. That's what I'm saying. He's pretty much very similar to Jace. And I feel like he's probably gonna have similar rush moves to Jace. He's definitely gonna have a rolling hammer for sure. I see the rolling hammer for sure. Or he's gonna have two of the same skills. But I think he's gonna have a rolling hammer. All right, let me see who Chilled is, because Fried just brought him up. What the fuck? So he's just blue Frieza. So pretty much he's Kid Frieza, he's just blue. But he might be cool though. He might be a good character for real. Think of him as as a British Jace figure. But look at his fucking player build. Like what the fuck is this, bro? Built like a stud. Like a fucking stud, bro. Look at that player. Look at that player model. What is that? He need to go hit legs and upper body. Hit them legs and then hit them upper body. You look kind of weak, bruh. I've never seen him. Maybe I haven't. I just don't remember. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I haven't. I just don't remember. There's a whole storyline where Brawlhalla gets sent back in time and Chill is there instead of Frieza. He unlocks SSJ to be. Oh. Oh, okay. See, I gotta go back and watch it now because, like I said, a lot of these characters I just don't remember, bro. Let me see if he has any. Let me see something. Yeah, Rod knows ball. Barely, I don't know shit. Say no.
The one who disposed of my henchmen.
Huh?
ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm being real with y'all. I don't remember this shit, bro. I don't.
Oh no, Bardock!
I don't remember it. I'm gonna have to watch this storyline because now I'm like curious.
Who do you think you are to test the almighty Chilled? Who is this Frieza fellow you keep blabbering on about? I don't think you quite know who I am. I am the most powerful space pirate this galaxy has ever known, Lord Chilled!
What? Just Frieza. So really happens in the past, and this is Frieza's
Okay, so all right, so that's probably why I don't know much about it. That makes sense.
What happened? Ah! Stop it! Father! Please be okay.
Perhaps if you were tame, you could prove useful. However, I have no need.
Yo, why did he just smack the fuck out of him with his tail like that, bro? The nigga went flying. Hold on, bro. Hold on. That nigga went flying. Holy shit.
What happened?
That nigga went flying.
Stop it!
Beat.
Father! Please be okay.
Oh, that's
Perhaps
funny as
if you
hell.
were tame, you could prove useful.
That is funny as hell.
However,
I appreciate you, I appreciate you, D Tizzy. Smack the fuck out of him, bro. That was funny as hell.
I'll just burn up this piece of trash.
You better stop it! Just leave Bardock alone, you bully!
No, they got no chill, bro. They have no chill. Yeah, I might have to use him. I'm using chill too, bro. He just looks too fucking like. I'm using him. He's being
Did you
used.
really think you could take me
I think he'll be like a
childhood
4 DP.
Huh? You still haven't croaked yet?
Damn it! If only I were stronger!
Right back.
But then, when I needed it the most. Why, damn it!
But like I said, I appreciate all y'all goats for being here, bro. Definitely appreciate y'all, man. W support. W support.
I will. I'll kill you where you stand!
You're going to defeat me? What an absurd notion!
Oh, he about to, okay, this is where he gets a Super Saiyan at. Okay. Like I said, I didn't see this. You know what? Kaiser, I mean not Kaiser, I'm bad. D-Tizzy, you're that's a very good idea. I might have to do that, bro. I might have to do that. But send me the details of the episodes, DTZ, so I know what, like where to watch it from, like where to start. Okay. I like doing streams like this, man. I might do. I might. If y'all want more streams like this, just let me know. If I want more streams like this, let me know. You know, I don't mind gaming and beat making streams, but this is fun too. This will definitely be nice. Nigga ain't coming to play. That aura, he got that aura.
Don't get so cocky now that your hair's a bit shiny.
I got that aura.
See how insignificant your hair change was.
Like I said, if I want more streams like this, man, I'm more than happy to do it.
What? What kind of insect dares challenge my awesome power?
Suggestions to go by character. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel it.
What the hell is a Saiyan?
Brace yourself, freak.
Damn. That should be. I'm not gonna lie. That should be one of his rush supers. What he just did to this nigga, bro. That gotta be his rush super. It gotta be. That would be a hard ass rush super or ultimate.
Can't be happening. It can't be. No! I am the invincible Lord Shield.
Ash about to go use the litter box.
Could never surpass me.
Sorry to break it to you, but it's a bit
She came
late
out of
for
her little
that.
hiding spot.
Shut your mouth and burn it.
She about to use the litter.
You're the one going to hell, you bastard!
But all aside, I don't mean to cut this off. I'm very happy with how things are progressing with her. Like I said, I can leave her by herself. She eats the wet food. She eats the dry food. She uses the litter. Only thing about her using the litter is that after she uses the litter, she likes to kick the litter on the floor like she's doing now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. She's been more open to me, like holding her. I'm very happy, to have her. I know she still has a lot of trauma that she needs to like get through, but that's what I'm here for. Can you stop kicking the litter, please, bro? Ash, 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 stop kicking the litter, bro. Stop kicking. No, never mind. I'm gonna let her do her thing. I just gotta clean it up at the end of the day. Well, technically, yeah, I'm glad we found each other too, BTG. It's done wonders for my mental health for sure. And he blessed that nigga out of the fucking orbit. Holy shit. She just fell out of the litter. She's so cute. Like I said, her normal hiding spot is like her normal hiding spot is usually behind my desk, my computer desk. But now when I came home, she was hiding in my shoe rack on top of my shoes.
Tell this to my family. Beware of the blonde super being known as a Saiyan.
Oh, he died. Well, at least Brawley killed him. Alright, what? Okay, now I understand. Alright, bet. Alright, moving on. Let's see. Who else? Supreme Kai, of course we know about Supreme Kai. Let me see Mighty Mask. Let me see. I think I remember this person at least. You done now, bro? You done kicking the litter? She trying to use her third leg, the leg that she doesn't have to scratch herself. It's so cute. Look how she walks, y'all. Hold on, I'm about to put the camera on her. Like, get her. Get her to scratch herself. Now she's going back to her spot. Now she's coming back to the computer desk. I appreciate it. Yeah, now she's going back. She used the litter box. Now she's going back to the spot that she usually goes to, which is the corner of my computer desk, which is fine. Like I said, I want her to be comfortable. As long as she's comfortable, I'm happy. All right, moving on. Masked. What are we looking for? Masked. Oh, Mighty Mask. Oh, okay. This is gonna be interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. This is gonna be another troll character. This is definitely a troll character. This is the definition of a troll character right here. And I'm going to be using them. Troll character. Um, I feel like, let me see who this is. Let me see who this is. Let's see. Uh, okay. So we got another pansy. Another pansy, pretty much. She probably won't be able like to percent. I don't know. She probably won't be able to like ghost dash records. Probably won't have that many like follow ups. Probably won't be able to dragon dash. I don't know. She's probably gonna be a two DP character. I know exactly who she is, but she's gonna be low. She's definitely gonna be a two DP character for sure. But again, another character that will be fun to use, so I will be using her. Um, and then Kid Oob, y'all know about him. Trying to figure out if anybody else. But if that is that, um, we are. Matter of fact, give me 1 second, y'all. I want to see what my cat is doing. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Is he just chilling behind my thing? Going to the corner. There she goes, y'all. See? Say what's up to the chat. Say what's up to that chat. Here she goes, y'all. Here's my best friend. General Blue, I remember dude has his psych eyes. I do remember General Blue too. But this is my baby. I'm just glad she's finally at peace now. Well, she's becoming more at peace than she was before. And usually stray cats don't even let you pick them up or hold them. But she's coming along nicely. Isn't that right, Ash? Yes. Yeah, I love her. Only had her for almost a week now. Like I said, she lost her mom and her dad. I don't know if she had any other siblings or not, but you know, she lost pretty much all her parents. Yeah, she usually don't let me hold her for long, but you know, she's coming along a little bit better than I thought she would, especially being outside for a long time. You know, any y'all on any pets in the chat? Any pet owners in the chat? I can hear it purring too. I can feel it. I can't really hear it, but I can feel it. I can definitely feel it. Yeah, I can feel you purring. I can feel it. She got her little paw on my chest. It's so cute. I don't think people understand just how much animals change your lives. I don't think people understand how much they do for you. But all right, I just wanted to show her real quick, y'all. She's doing good. She's doing good. Say bye. Oh, all right. I'm sorry. You can go back to your corner now. Yeah, like I said, she has her own little spots in the house. So I'm glad she'll stay in one spot for a particular amount of time, and then like she'll move around and go somewhere else. So, like I said, I'm happy that she's trying to get acclimated to being inside more, being more open to me as well. All right, so we're going to transition into try to do a beat making stream. So what I'm going to do right now is try to find a loop, and then we're going to go from there. Then we're going to go from there. So let's see, loops menu, loop categories. I want to do wire loops, loop loops. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna do a flute loop, and then I'm going to do for the genre. I'm gonna do. I always got to stick with lo-fi because lo-fi is my style. So I'm gonna probably go with lo-fi. Where is it? Here we go. And then y'all tell me if y'all like one, and whichever one y'all say y'all like, I'm gonna use. my bad, Tiny. I knew that was loud. I'm gonna download this one. I'm gonna download that one. Yeah, I'm gonna download that one. I'm gonna go through a few other ones too, just to see if I can find anything else I like. But how are you doing, Tiny? Alright, I already used this one. I already used that one. I'm doing good. I can't complain. I'm doing good. Hope you're well. Oh, she's trying to walk. It's so cute trying to see her walk. Cause like I said, she only got 3 legs. Alright, we're just gonna go with the one we originally found. Alright, so let me go back to OBS. Give me 1 second. Oh, she's gonna go eat her food. Oh my God, so cute. She eating her food right now. She's drinking her water and eating her food. I'm so proud of her. She just literally is just like a grown child. Can literally do everything that she needs to do by herself. She don't need me to tell her that she needs to do this and do that. She can do it by herself. All right. Without further ado, where is go? Is full studio? This up. Like I said, appreciate y'all for sticking around. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. All right, FO Studios is up. We are good. Let me see what the BPM of this beat is. You're sleepy, so am I, but like I've gotten my second win, so I'm doing a little bit better. Where's the where is the loop I just downloaded? But I don't know what the BPM of the beat is. I need to find it out. Loops menu, free loops, loop stats, loop categories. Oh, let me go back to loop categories. I literally had coffee earlier, but I don't know. It didn't really do much for me. I had coffee earlier, but it wasn't shit. All right, 154. Okay. All right. So now we need to go to downloads. You eating your food, Ash? Good job. I'm proud of you. All right. That's 150. 154. Yes. And it needs to be in. So when you're doing loops, if you're gonna put more melodies with the loop, you gotta make sure you put it in the right key, and it's in C. Is it C minor or C major? Just C M. I'm guessing it's going to be C minor, so I'm gonna put it in C minor. Um, so what you just do is you just go to where is it? Where is it? My snap. You want to go to view, and then damn, my ass can't think of nothing right now. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? It should be scale highlighting. Where is the scale highlighting at? That's weird as hell. It's not where it's supposed to be at. Or maybe I gotta do this. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Let's see if that works. All right, that is honestly weird. That's gonna piss me off. Yeah, caffeine just makes me tired. In the evening, I'm not gonna lie. It just makes me tired. Snap, no, group, no, Zoom, no, no, snap, view. I'm about to hold on, y'all. I'm about to restart this because it's not doing what I needed to do. Yeah, 154. Yes. One. What's I say? Pattern two. I'm not understanding why is the scale highlighting that. Oh man, hold on. Maybe I need to do that. Go back here. And maybe I can do it. Hold on. Oh, here we go. All right, I had to be in the piano roll. All right, so I'm gonna have it in C. I guess minor. So that way, when I add not add instruments, but when I add melodies to it, it's in key with the loop itself. If you don't put it in key, it's gonna sound out of key, then it's gonna sound bad. We don't want that. We'll do automatic. Why would it let me choose the? Oh, I guess it's gonna be minor, and then it will be C. Let's be C major. All right. So now everything will be in key when I make the melodies. Also, I'm gonna do first is also make sure I mix this too. also need to do this now. Like I said, pretty simple. We ain't gotta be complicated, bro. I'm about to just literally just copy and paste this shit, bro. Control C, Control V. But definitely appreciate y'all, man. Definitely appreciate y'all. Where am I? All right, so what I'm about to do now is I'm gonna mix this, but I'm gonna give it an underwater effect. I'm gonna guess I'll keep why? What? Whatever. So we're gonna do this. Go here. This will be number 2. Also, we need to get rid of this. Get rid of these. My phone overheated today too. I couldn't use much of anything. Do that. All right. So now it has its own channel, right? So now I'm gonna mix it. So I'm keeping this real simple, but I also do what I just did before. Let me just undo all of that. I'll just leave that. Like I said, I like keeping things simple. Simple sometimes is better than overcomplicating shit. a saxophone, so I'm let's go with a saxophone. Can't never go on with that. Simple, just keep it simple. Literally, but about to copy these chords and just C Control V, move that over. Making beats can be a very complicated thing if you make it complicated. But I will say, if you just try to keep things simple, there's a lot you can do, without doing too much. There's a lot that you can do without doing too much. All right, so we got a loop and we got 4 different counter melodies. So I'm about to mix this last one. to just add the drums now. So why is all my shit moving? What do I want to do with this? The foreign drum. Appreciate everybody who's still here, man. Definitely appreciate y'all. see something. I mean, to fucking do that, bro. Let's see something real quick. exactly yet, but I'm not gonna put it like right there. Makes more sense. I don't know if I want to add this part last or make this part. This- Fuck it. I think we're just gonna do this. What's up, bro? Stop doing that. Yeah, what's good, bro? What's happening? I think I'm gonna end it there. I just wanted to get this. I just wanted to get this started. I am getting a little tag, and plus I want to see if my boy Eddie's on the game for a little bit, so I can holler at my nigga for a little bit. But definitely appreciate y'all for sliding. Um, like I said, I do plan on trying to do like more reaction videos like I did earlier. and then trying to transition to something else. So, just trying to give myself more options to do as a streamer. Um, I do more than this game. I do more than just make beats. I want to, just be as open to different ideas and new ideas as possible so I can like kind of like mesh things together as well. But let me play it from the top real quick and then like I said, I'll finish it up tomorrow or something like that. All right, DT, appreciate you for sticking around, bro. Definitely appreciate you. Yo, what's good, Irish? Maybe I should not do it. Maybe I should do like I said, I'm going to give it a little bit more bounce. So I'm going to save this as we'll call it nostalgic chords. Like I said, I love making chill beats. This is kind of like my lane. This is what I like to music that resonates with me. So I'm gonna stick with this type of vibe when I make my beats. So it ain't for everybody, but you know it is what it is. I like what I like, and I'm keep doing it. All right, now I can kind of play it from the top. Let's see, I make this. See, I'm always just thinking of shit to do when I'm making a beat. saving it. And love you. Love y'all. Appreciate everybody who slid. Definitely W stream. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe.